Welcome to this video. Have you ever wondered why English is considered one of the most important languages in the world? Whether you are a student, an employee, a business person, or even a traveler, mastering English can open countless doors for you. In this video, we will explore together the reasons why learning English is essential in our daily lives, how it can enhance your career opportunities, broaden your cultural horizons, and help you connect with the entire world. Let's begin our journey to discover the power of the English language. The English language is considered one of the most important languages in the world, serving as a primary means of communication in various fields such as international business, science, technology, education, and tourism. With the spread of globalization and the increasing reliance on technology, mastering English has become an essential skill for anyone seeking to excel in their professional or academic life. Learning English is not just about memorizing a set of words and grammar rules. It is a comprehensive process that requires a deep understanding of the culture associated with the language, as well as the development of listening, speaking, reading, and writing skills. These four skills form the foundation of mastering any language, and learning them in an integrated manner helps learners communicate effectively in various life situations. In today's world, English is the language of science and knowledge. Most scientific research, academic books, and research papers are published in English. Additionally, many global universities offer their programs in English, making it a fundamental language for students seeking high-quality education. Moreover, English is considered the language of the Internet, as a significant portion of online content is published in English. This makes learning English essential for anyone who wants to take advantage of the educational and informational resources available online. From a professional perspective, English is a key to success in the global job market. Many international companies require their employees to be proficient in English, especially in fields such as marketing, technology, and financial services. Mastering English can open new doors to working in global companies or even working remotely with clients from around the world. Furthermore, English is the common language of communication at international conferences, making it easier for speakers to build strong professional networks. Learning English also contributes to broadening cultural horizons. By learning the language, one can gain a deeper understanding of English-speaking cultures, such as American, British, Canadian, and Australian cultures. This cultural understanding helps form a broader worldview and enhances the ability to interact with people from different cultural backgrounds. Additionally, learning English can enhance the ability to understand English language movies, TV shows, books, and music, adding a new dimension to cultural experiences. Although learning English may seem like a significant challenge to some, There are many methods and tools available to facilitate this process. With technological advancements, online learning platforms, smartphone applications, and interactive courses have emerged to help learners improve their language skills quickly and effectively. Moreover, daily practice of the language through reading, listening to podcasts, or speaking with native speakers is crucial for making progress. In the end, learning English is not just a step toward improving language skills. It is an investment in the future. Whether the goal is to enhance career opportunities, obtain a better education, or simply gain a deeper understanding of the world around us, mastering English is a key to success in the 21st century. English as a global language. English is undeniably one of the most widely spoken languages in the world. It serves as a bridge connecting people from different cultures, countries, and backgrounds. As a global language, English is used in international business, diplomacy, education, and entertainment. Its widespread use can be attributed to the historical influence of the British Empire and the cultural dominance of the United States in the 20th and 21st centuries. One of the key reasons English is considered a global language is its role as a lingua franca. A lingua franca is a common language that allows people who do not share a native language to communicate effectively. For example, a German businessperson and a Japanese engineer might use English to negotiate a contract. This universal aspect of English makes it indispensable in today's interconnected world. Moreover, English is the primary language of the Internet. A significant portion of online content, including websites, social media platforms, and digital resources, is in English. This dominance ensures that English speakers have access to a wealth of information and opportunities that might not be available in other languages. For instance, academic research, technological advancements, and global news are often published in English first before being translated into other languages. In addition to its practical uses, English also plays a crucial role in cultural exchange. Many of the world's most famous books, movies, and songs are produced in English. By learning English, individuals can enjoy these cultural products in their original form, gaining a deeper understanding of the nuances and subtleties that might be lost in translation. However, the global dominance of English also raises concerns about linguistic diversity. Some argue that the widespread use of English threatens the survival of minority languages and cultures. Despite these concerns, the benefits of learning English, such as improved career prospects and access to global knowledge, make it a valuable skill for individuals worldwide. In conclusion, English's status as a global language is a testament to its versatility and adaptability. Whether for professional, academic, or personal reasons, learning English opens doors to countless opportunities. and enriches one's understanding of the world. English in education. English has become the cornerstone of modern education, particularly in higher education and academic research. Many of the world's top universities, such as Harvard, Oxford, and MIT, offer their programs in English. This makes English proficiency a prerequisite for students aspiring to study at these prestigious institutions. One of the primary reasons English is so prevalent in education is its role as the language of academic publishing. The majority of scientific research, scholarly articles, and academic journals are written in English. This means that students and researchers who are proficient in English have access to the latest developments and discoveries in their fields. For example, a medical student in India can read about groundbreaking treatments published in English by researchers in the United States. Furthermore, English is often the medium of instruction in international schools and universities. This is particularly true in countries where multiple languages are spoken, and English serves as a neutral language that all students can understand. For instance, in countries like India and Nigeria, English is used to teach subjects ranging from mathematics to literature, ensuring that students from diverse linguistic backgrounds can learn together. The importance of English in education extends beyond the classroom. Many scholarships and study abroad programs require applicants to demonstrate their English proficiency through standardized tests like the TOEFL or IELTS. These tests assess a student's ability to read, write, speak, and understand English, ensuring that they can succeed in an English-speaking academic environment. In addition to formal education, English is also the language of many online learning platforms. Websites like Coursera, Khan Academy, and edX offer courses in English, covering topics from computer programming to philosophy. This accessibility allows learners from all over the world to acquire new skills and knowledge, regardless of their location. However, the emphasis on English in education can also create challenges. Students who are not native English speakers may struggle to keep up with their peers, leading to disparities in academic performance. To address this, many educational institutions offer English language support programs to help students improve their skills. In conclusion, English plays a vital role in education, providing students with access to knowledge, opportunities, and global networks. While the dominance of English in academia presents certain challenges, its benefits far outweigh the drawbacks, making it an essential tool for success in the modern world. English in the job market. In today's globalized economy, English proficiency is a highly sought-after skill in the job market. Employers across various industries value candidates who can communicate effectively in English, as it enables them to interact with international clients, collaborate with global teams, and access a wider range of resources. One of the key advantages of knowing English in the job market is the ability to work for multinational companies. Many global corporations, such as Google, Amazon, and Unilever, use English as their primary language of communication. This means that employees who are fluent in English can participate in meetings, write reports, and negotiate deals with colleagues and clients from different countries. Moreover, English is often the language of technology and innovation. The tech industry, in particular, relies heavily on English for coding, documentation, and collaboration. Programmers and engineers who are proficient in English can work on international projects, contribute to open-source communities, and stay updated on the latest technological advancements. In addition to technical roles, English is also essential in customer service and sales. Companies that operate in multiple countries often require their customer service representatives to speak English to assist clients from different regions. Similarly, sales professionals who can communicate in English have a competitive edge when dealing with international customers. The importance of English in the job market is further highlighted by the prevalence of English language certifications. Many employers require job applicants to demonstrate their English proficiency through tests like the TOEIC or the Cambridge English exams. These certifications serve as proof of a candidate's ability to function in an English-speaking work environment. However, the demand for English skills varies depending on the industry and location. In some fields, such as tourism and hospitality, English is almost a necessity, while in others, it may be less critical. Nonetheless, the ability to speak English can significantly enhance one's career prospects, regardless of the industry. In conclusion, English is a valuable asset in the job market, opening doors to a wide range of opportunities and enabling professionals to thrive in a globalized economy. Whether you're a recent graduate or an experienced professional, investing in your English skills can pay off in the long run. English in science and technology. English is the undisputed language of science and technology. From groundbreaking research papers to cutting-edge technological innovations, English dominates these fields, making it essential for professionals and researchers to master the language. One of the primary reasons English is so prevalent in science is its role as the language of academic publishing. The majority of scientific journals, such as Nature Science publish their articles in English. This means that researchers who want to share their findings with the global scientific community must write and present their work in English. For example, a biologist in Brazil studying a new species must publish their research in English to reach an international audience. In addition to publishing, English is also the language of international scientific conferences. Events like the International Conference on Machine Learning (ICML) and the World Health Summit attract experts from around the world. and English is the common language used for presentations, discussions, and networking. This allows scientists to collaborate across borders and share knowledge that can lead to groundbreaking discoveries. The tech industry is another area where English plays a crucial role. Programming languages like Python, Java, and C++ are based on English keywords, and most technical documentation, tutorials, and forums are in English. Developers who are proficient in English can easily access resources like Stack Overflow, GitHub, and official documentation to solve problems and improve their skills. Moreover, English is the language of innovation in the tech world. Companies like Apple, Google, and Microsoft are headquartered in English-speaking countries, and their products and services are developed and marketed in English. This means that tech professionals who want to work for these companies or contribute to their projects must be fluent in English. However, the dominance of English in science and technology also raises concerns about inclusivity. Non-native English speakers may face barriers when trying to publish their research or participate in international conferences. To address this, some organizations are offering translation services and encouraging multilingualism in academic and tech communities. In conclusion, English is the backbone of science and technology, enabling global collaboration and innovation. For anyone aspiring to excel in these fields, mastering English is not just an advantage, it's a necessity. English in travel and tourism. English is the universal language of travel and tourism. Whether you're exploring the bustling streets of Tokyo, relaxing on a beach in Bali, or hiking through the Swiss Alps, knowing English can make your journey smoother and more enjoyable. One of the main reasons English is so important in tourism is its role as a common language between travelers and locals. In many countries, especially those with multiple native languages, English serves as a neutral language that everyone can understand. For example, a tourist in India might use English to communicate with locals in Mumbai, while a traveler in South Africa might rely on English to navigate Cape Town. This makes it easier for travelers to find their way, book tickets, and resolve issues during their trips. Additionally, many travel agencies and tour operators use English to communicate with clients from different countries. In the hospitality industry, English is essential for providing excellent customer service. Hotel staff, restaurant servers, and tour guides often need to speak English to assist international guests. For instance, a receptionist at a hotel in Paris might use English to check in a guest from Japan, while a tour guide in Egypt might explain the history of the pyramids to a group of tourists from Brazil. Moreover, English is the language of travel resources, guidebooks, travel blogs, and online forums like TripAdvisor are predominantly in English, providing travelers with valuable information about destinations. accommodations, and activities. This makes it easier for English-speaking tourists to plan their trips and make informed decisions. However, the reliance on English in tourism can sometimes lead to misunderstandings or cultural insensitivity. Travelers should make an effort to learn a few basic phrases in the local language to show respect and build rapport with locals. In conclusion, English is an indispensable tool for travelers, enabling them to navigate unfamiliar places, connect with people from different cultures, and make the most of their adventures. Whether you're a seasoned globetrotter or a first-time tourist, knowing English can enhance your travel experience. English in media and journalism. English is the dominant language in global media and journalism, from news outlets to entertainment platforms. English serves as the primary medium for sharing information and stories with a worldwide audience. One of the key reasons English is so prevalent in media is its role as the language of international news agencies. Organizations like BBC, CNN, and Reuters produce content in English, which is then translated into other languages for local audiences. This allows these agencies to reach a global audience and provide timely coverage of major events, such as the elections, natural disasters, and conflicts. In addition to news, English is also the language of entertainment media. Hollywood, the world's largest film industry, produces movies and TV shows in English that are watched by millions of people around the globe. Similarly, English-language music, from pop to hip-hop, dominates the global charts and influences artists in other countries. The rise of digital media has further cemented English's position as the language of journalism. Online platforms like YouTube, Netflix, and Spotify offer a vast array of English-language content, from documentaries to podcasts. This allows creators to reach a global audience and share their perspectives on a wide range of topics. For journalists, English proficiency is a valuable asset. Reporters who can write and speak English have access to a wider range of sources, interviews, and opportunities. They can also collaborate with international colleagues and contribute to global news outlets. For example, a journalist in Kenya might write an article in English for the New York Times about a local issue that has global implications. However, the dominance of English in media also raises concerns about cultural representation. Critics argue that the focus on English-language content can marginalize non-English-speaking communities and limit the diversity of voices in the media. To address this, some organizations are promoting multilingual journalism and supporting local media in different languages. In conclusion, English is the language of global media and journalism, enabling the sharing of information and stories across borders. For journalists and media professionals, mastering English is essential for reaching a worldwide audience and making an impact in the industry. English in business and international trade. English is the language of global business and international trade. From multinational corporations to small startups, English is the common language that enables companies to communicate, negotiate, and collaborate across borders. One of the main reasons English is so important in business is its role as the language of international trade. Contracts, agreements, and legal documents are often written in English to ensure clarity and avoid misunderstandings. For example, a company in Germany exporting goods to a buyer in China might use English to draft the terms of the agreement. In addition to trade, English is also the language of corporate communication. Multinational companies like Coca-Cola, Samsung, and Toyota use English as their official language for internal and external communication. This allows employees from different countries to work together seamlessly and ensures that all stakeholders are on the same page. English is also essential for networking and building relationships in the business world. International conferences, trade shows, and business meetings are often conducted in English, providing professionals with opportunities to connect with potential partners, clients, and investors. For instance, a startup founder from Brazil might pitch their idea in English at a tech conference in Silicon Valley to attract funding. Moreover, English is the language of business education. Many of the world's top business schools, such as Harvard Business School and INSEAD, offer their programs in English. This prepares students for careers in global business and equips them with the skills needed to navigate the complexities of international markets. However, the reliance on English in business can sometimes create challenges for non-native speakers. Miscommunication and cultural differences can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. To overcome these challenges, businesses are investing in language training and cultural sensitivity programs for their employees. In conclusion, English is the language of global business and international trade, enabling companies to operate and thrive in a connected world. For professionals in the business world, mastering English is a key to success and growth. English in aviation. English is the official language of aviation, ensuring safe and efficient communication between pilots, air traffic controllers, and ground staff around the world. This standardization is crucial for maintaining safety and preventing misunderstandings in an industry where clear communication can be a matter of life and death. One of the main reasons English is so important in aviation is its role as the language of air traffic control. Pilots and air traffic controllers use a standardized set of English phrases and terminology to communicate during flights. This ensures that everyone involved understands the instructions and can respond appropriately, even in high-pressure situations. In addition to air traffic control, English is also the language of aviation training. Pilots, cabin crew, and ground staff must learn English as part of their professional training. This includes understanding technical terms, reading manuals, and practicing communication skills in simulated scenarios. English is also essential for international flights. Pilots flying from one country to another need to communicate with their traffic controllers in different regions, and English serves as the common language for these interactions. For example, a pilot flying from Germany to Japan would use English to communicate with controllers in both countries. Moreover, English is the language of aviation regulations and documentation. International organizations like the International Civil Aviation Organization (ICAO) publish their guidelines and standards in English, ensuring that aviation professionals worldwide have access to the same information. However, the reliance on English in aviation can sometimes create challenges for non-native speakers. Accents, dialects, and language proficiency levels can affect communication and lead to misunderstandings. To address this, the ICAO has established language proficiency requirements for pilots and air traffic controllers, ensuring that they can communicate effectively in English. In conclusion, English is the language of aviation, ensuring safe and efficient communication in an industry where precision is paramount. For aviation professionals, mastering English is not just a skill, it's a necessity. English in translation and linguistics. English plays a pivotal role in the fields of translation and linguistics, serving as a bridge between languages and cultures. As one of the most widely spoken languages globally, English is often the source or target language in translation projects, making it essential for translators and linguists to master. One of the main reasons English is so important in translation is its role as a global lingua franca. Many books, documents, and media content are originally produced in English and then translated into other languages. For example, best-selling novels like Harry Potter and The Da Vinci Code were first written in English and later translated into dozens of languages, reaching millions of readers worldwide. In addition to literary translation, English is also crucial in technical and legal translation. Contracts, patents, and technical manuals are often written in English and require accurate translation for use in other countries. This ensures that businesses and organizations can operate seamlessly across linguistic and cultural boundaries. English is also central to the study of linguistics. Many linguistic theories, research papers, and academic journals are published in English, making it the primary language for scholarly communication in this field. Linguists who are proficient in English can access the latest research, collaborate with international colleagues, and present their findings at global conferences. Moreover, English is the language of many translation tools and technologies. Software like Google Translate and SDL Trados relies on English as a base language for developing algorithms and improving accuracy. Translators who understand English can use these tools more effectively and produce high-quality translations. However, the dominance of English in translation and linguistics also raises concerns about linguistic diversity. Critics argue that the focus on English can marginalize minority languages and limit the representation of non-English speaking cultures. To address this, many linguists and translators advocate for multilingualism and the preservation of endangered languages. In conclusion, English is a cornerstone of translation and linguistics, enabling communication and understanding across languages and cultures. For translators and linguists, mastering English is essential for success in a globalized world. English in charity and volunteer work. English is a vital tool in the world of charity and volunteer work, enabling organizations and individuals to communicate, collaborate, and make a difference on a global scale. Whether it's raising awareness, coordinating projects, or providing aid, English plays a central role in humanitarian efforts. One of the main reasons English is so important in charity work is its role as the language of international organizations. NGOs like the Red Cross, UNICEF, and Doctors Without Borders use English to communicate with donors, volunteers, and beneficiaries from different countries. This ensures that everyone involved can understand the mission and goals of the organization. In addition to communication, English is also essential for fundraising and advocacy. Many charity campaigns, such as those for disaster relief or environmental conservation, are conducted in English to reach a global audience. For example, a charity in Kenya might use English to create a social media campaign that attracts donors from the United States and Europe. English is also crucial for volunteers who work in international settings. Whether it's teaching English in rural schools or building homes in disaster-stricken areas, volunteers often need to communicate in English to coordinate with local communities and other volunteers. For instance, a volunteer from Spain might use English to work alongside a team from Japan on a water sanitation project in Uganda. Moreover, English is the language of many volunteer training programs and resources. Online platforms like VolunteerMitch and Idealist provide information and opportunities in English, making it easier for individuals to find and participate in volunteer work. However, the reliance on English in charity work can sometimes create challenges for non-native speakers. Language barriers can affect communication and limit the participation of local communities. To address this, many organizations provide language training and encourage the use of local languages in their projects. In conclusion, English is a powerful tool in charity and volunteer work, enabling individuals and organizations to make a positive impact on the world. For those involved in humanitarian efforts, mastering English is a way to connect with others and contribute to meaningful change. English in gaming and sports. English is the dominant language in the world of gaming and sports, serving as a common medium for players, developers, and fans from different countries. From game development to competitive tournaments, English plays a central role in this rapidly growing industry. One of the main reasons English is so important in gaming is its role as the language of game development. Many of the world's most popular games, such as Fortnite League of Legends and Minecraft are developed in English-speaking countries. This means that the original scripts, instructions, and interfaces are in English, making it essential for players to understand the language. In addition to development, English is also the language of gaming communities and forums. Platforms like Reddit, Discord, and Twitch allow players to discuss strategies, share tips, and connect with others from around the world. This creates a global network of gamers who can collaborate and compete in real time. English is also crucial for sports. The competitive side of gaming, major tournaments like the International for Dota and the League of Legends World Championship are conducted in English, with commentators and analysts providing live coverage for a global audience. This allows fans to follow their favorite teams and players, regardless of where they are in the world. Moreover, English is the language of many gaming resources and tutorials. Websites like IGN and GameSpot provide reviews, walkthroughs, and news in English, helping players improve their skills and stay updated on the latest developments in the industry. English in environmental sustainability. English is the language of environmental sustainability, enabling individuals and organizations to communicate, collaborate, and take action on global environmental issues. From climate change to conservation, English plays a central role in the fight for a sustainable future. One of the main reasons English is so important in sustainability is its role as the language of international organizations. Institutions like the United Nations Environment Programme (UNEP) and the World Wildlife Fund (WWF) use English to communicate with governments, NGOs, and the public. This ensures that everyone involved can understand and contribute to global sustainability efforts. In addition to communication, English is also essential for accessing sustainability resources and research. Many of the latest studies, reports, and guidelines on topics like renewable energy, biodiversity, and waste management are published in English. This allows researchers, policymakers, and activists to stay informed and make evidence-based decisions. English is also crucial for sustainability education and advocacy. Online platforms like Coursera and edX offer courses on environmental science and sustainability in English, enabling individuals to learn and take action. Similarly, campaigns and movements like Fridays for Future use English to raise awareness and mobilize support on a global scale. Moreover, English is the language of many sustainability technologies and innovations. From solar panels to electric vehicles, many of the latest advancements in sustainable technology are developed and marketed in English. This makes it essential for professionals in this field to understand the language in order to implement and promote these solutions. However, the dominance of English in sustainability also raises concerns about inclusivity. Critics argue that the focus on English can marginalize non-English speaking communities and limit the representation of local perspectives. To address this, many organizations are promoting multilingual communication and supporting grassroots initiatives in different languages. In conclusion, English is the language of environmental sustainability, enabling individuals and organizations to work together for a better future. For anyone involved in this field, mastering English is a way to connect with others and make a positive impact on the planet. English in digital marketing. English is the language of digital marketing, enabling businesses to reach and engage with customers around the world. From social media to search engine optimization (SEO), English plays a central role in the digital economy. One of the main reasons English is so important in digital marketing is its role as the language of global communication. Platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter use English as their primary language, allowing businesses to create and share content with a worldwide audience. This ensures that their messages can reach and resonate with customers from different countries. In addition to communication, English is also essential for accessing digital marketing resources and tools. Websites like HubSpot, Moz, and Google Analytics provide tutorials, guides, and analytics in English, enabling marketers to improve their strategies and measure their success. English is also crucial for SEO, the process of optimizing websites to rank higher in search engine results. Since many of the world's most popular search engines, like Google, are based in English-speaking countries, understanding English is essential for creating effective SEO strategies. Moreover, English is the language of many digital marketing technologies, such as email marketing software and advertising platforms. Tools like MailChimp and Google Ads use English interfaces, making it essential for marketers to understand the language in order to use these tools effectively. However, the reliance on English in digital marketing can sometimes create challenges for non-native speakers. Language barriers can affect communication and limit the effectiveness of campaigns in non-English speaking markets. To address this, many businesses provide multilingual content and use translation tools to reach a wider audience. In conclusion, English is the language of digital marketing, enabling businesses to connect with customers and grow their brands in a digital world. For marketers, mastering English is a key to success and innovation. English in creative writing. English is a powerful medium for creative writing, enabling authors to express their ideas and share their stories with a global audience. From novels to poetry, English has shaped the world of literature and continues to inspire writers and readers alike. One of the main reasons English is so important in creative writing is its role as the language of global literature. Many of the world's most famous authors, such as J.K. Rowling, George Orwell, and Maya Angelou, have written in English, creating works that are celebrated and studied worldwide. Their stories, themes, and characters resonate with readers from different cultures, making English literature a cornerstone of global culture. In addition to literature, English is also the language of many writing resources and communities. Websites like Wattpad and Medium allow writers to share their work and connect with readers from around the world. This creates a platform for aspiring authors to gain exposure and build their careers. English is also essential for accessing writing education and training. Many of the world's top writing programs, such as the Iowa Writers' Workshop and the University of East Anglia's Creative Writing MA, are conducted in English. This prepares students for careers in writing and equips them with the skills needed to succeed in the industry. Moreover, English is the language of many writing tools and technologies. Software like Scrivener and Grammarly use English interfaces, making it essential for writers to understand the language in order to use these tools effectively. However, the dominance of English in creative writing also raises concerns about cultural representation. Critics argue that the focus on English language content can overshadow local literature and limit the diversity of voices in the literary world. To address this, many writers and publishers are advocating for multilingual literature and supporting authors from diverse backgrounds. In conclusion, English is a powerful tool for creative writing, enabling authors to share their stories with the world. For writers, mastering English is a way to connect with readers and contribute to the rich tapestry of human creativity. English in graphic design and visual arts. English is the language of graphic design and visual arts, enabling designers to create and share their work with a global audience. From branding to illustration, English plays a central role in the world of design. One of the main reasons English is so important in graphic design is its role as the language of design software. Programs like Adobe Photoshop, Illustrator, and InDesign use English interfaces, making it essential for designers to understand the language in order to use these tools effectively. In addition to software, English is also the language of many design resources and communities. Websites like Behance and Dribbble allow designers to showcase their work and connect with clients and collaborators from around the world. This creates a platform for designers to gain exposure and build their careers. English is also essential for accessing design education and training. Many of the world's top design schools, such as the Rhode Island School of Design (RISD) and the Royal College of Art, offer their programs in English. This prepares students for careers in global design and equips them with the skills needed to succeed in the industry. Moreover, English is the language of many design trends and innovations. From minimalist design to user experience UX design, Many of the latest trends in graphic design are discussed and shared in English. This allows designers to stay updated and incorporate new ideas into their work. However, the dominance of English in graphic design and visual arts also raises concerns about cultural representation. Critics argue that the focus on English language content can overshadow local design styles and limit the diversity of visual expression. To address this, many designers and organizations are promoting multicultural design and supporting artists from diverse backgrounds. In conclusion, English is the language of graphic design and visual arts, enabling designers to create and share their work with the world. For designers, mastering English is a key to success and creativity.